No, Junior Urias, Midland, Texas, Up at Smoke Barbecue.
All right.
Sean Cooley, Midland, Texas. I'm just here hanging out with that guy.
Anything else? And then
Wes Phillips, Backyard Smokers and Burnt Bermuda Barbecue.
all right, cool. So we are here because of what special day are we here for?
Junior
Urias Day.
Junior Urias Day.
Okay.
19.
And he is the only pitmaster I know in America that has a actual proclamation. That is your day, man.
Yeah,
right?
I'm assuming so.
No,
yeah.
no other pitmaster that I know has a day that the city designated for them. So, what are we going to be cooking today?
Well, I think we're going to be, tonight we're going to be prepping our pastrami briskets. We're going to be doing a whole hog, which is back here. And then a lot of other stuff we're just going to throw at the grill, and it's going to be fun. We got a big pork oinko right here. He's about 150 pounds. We'll be cooking slow and low tonight till for tomorrow's party.
All right, we're doing briskets also. And Sean, tell us your brisket. What's special about brisket?
So basically on the brisket, we did a 4-day brine with a little Guinness extra stout. Our own blend of pickling spice, stuff like that. So you brine in the pickling spice, combination of beer, sugar, different salts. Did that for 4 days. Now we're gonna pull them, we're gonna rinse them really good. We're gonna cover them in a rub of coriander and black pepper. We're gonna let that sit for a few hours, and then Junior's gonna smoke them for about what, 12, 14 hours?
12, 14 hours in your oiler pit. And then you have Wes and Harry. We are the deckhands, right? We're the deckhands today. So
We're here to help.
we're gonna help, and we're gonna learn from the best, right? So we're gonna two legendary chefs here, right?
Let me tell you, the brine recipe and all that is from his grandpa.
Yes.
This is an old Irish recipe that
Yes.
we're going to use.
Irish recipes.
Well, my grandfather was Irish, right? So he was Irish. He actually learned it from a Jew. So he calls it Irish because he puts the Guinness in there. So I'm like, whatever. But it's actually a Jewish recipe that he got. It's really cool. It's been in our family for, I don't know, 50 plus years, I guess. So I just basically took it. My dad, I got it from my dad. He got it from his. And so now Junior's going to be using it. So.
All right, so tomorrow we're gonna be cooking for like 150, 200 people.
Yes.
And
yes.
the fun baking tonight when we prep the brisket, prep the hog, we're
And-
cooking the goat.
And the goat.
And
That's
the
right.
goat. So we have a goat also
Yeah.
ready to go. We are going to be showing you guys little snippets. And are we sharing secrets or are we sharing secrets? We're not sharing secrets.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Some secrets.
Some secrets. Okay, so we're gonna learn all about the secrets of the Up in Smoke Barbecue. So here's the brisket, and it's been soaking for 4 days, and in a special Irish Guinness
Yes.
marinade here.
That's the key, the
That's the
secret,
key.
man, to this recipe.
And Sean's got some kind of a special. What is this?
So this is a blend of coriander and black peppercorn. So we toast both. Normally you use a coriander seed. We had to use the pre-ground coriander this time. That's all we could get a hold of, but that's okay because we coarse ground the pepper.
These are 100% Angus 1855 brisket. It's a new brisket we're using now here at the restaurant.
Okay.
Beautiful brisket, beautiful beef.
If you look at the color of the brisket, it's a lot darker.
Yeah.
But because of the brine, you got the darkness of the beer, and then the pickling spice brings out that kind of more purple color in the meat. Essentially what you're doing when you're brining is all that flavor's slowly soaking in over the course of several days. I like doing it 4 days. That's pretty much my favorite, 4 to 5. And so basically on this, I'm just gonna get in there and just do a general rub on it. We want to make sure that it's really, coated really well. Keep one hand dry, one hand wet. But that way you're not getting any of the protein in your spice.
All right, man. This from earlier.
These are some earlier briskets, yeah.
Came out here, he had a line full of people out the door. Just slammed.
More footage here. All right, so we have the cabrito here, and it's got a special seasoning. Julia's gonna show us how it looks like. It's 35 pound, right?
35.
35 pound whole goat here. And for those of you who don't like dead animals, don't watch this clip, okay? So he's gonna just rotate them a little bit to let them brine overnight. We're gonna cook them tomorrow. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. Get some tacos with it.
Yeah. If you want, we'll make tacos, tortillas, and then a salsa.
All right, Junior, we got 10 briskets to do right tonight,
Correct.
and these are really good.
These are
Black Canyon.
Angus beef. Just a quick trim, nothing serious,
Nothing
nothing
seriously.
aggressive.
All right.
And it's just because all this, it's useless.
Useless, yeah. So you want to trim the
Right.
big chunks of fat off.
If you notice how I do the knife work, I start it, I grab it,
Cool.
I move my hand completely out of the danger.
Danger zone. So don't cut with your hand in front of the knife. That's the golden rule.
I've cut myself many a time.
Many
It's
times.
just
Yeah.
over the years of doing it.
And if you're a pitmaster, eventually you cut yourself. It's not if, it's when you cut yourself.
It's win.
So if you're doing backyard or catering or for restaurant, you want to preserve the yield because yield's important. You don't want to lose all the yield. And then let me explain this part here because people always ask me why is it gray? The gray is not that the meat's gone bad. This is the hot water they use to wash the carcass. So after they kind of process the animal, they fabricate it and they spray with hot water, and sometimes the hot water will basically oxidize the meat. So this part here is actually not bad. So don't think that the meat has gone bad. Don't bring it back to the store. They'll tell you that it's just the oxidation from the hot water wash as the carcass is prepped for packaging. Junior is working now on his ribs, right? So just a little bit of rub love.
We got
And-
some Junior's rub for
All
grub.
right, this is a compact Duroc. Is it Duroc?
Yes, sir.
Duroc
Compact Duroc.
pork, and you can see, look at the beautiful marbling here. You're not gonna find this in any type of rib, but this is a compact Duroc. Right here, the bag here. So 53.6 pounds, compact Duroc. Really, really good pork. Thick layer of rub and a little touch of extra. What's the extra stuff?
Black pepper.
Did you say? Okay. Yeah, he's touch of extra black pepper.
Yes, sir.
So peppery Texas style ribs here. Put it in a little liner. And we're gonna do about 65 slabs, right, for two services.
Correct.
So 65 slabs of ribs. Okay, we're doing 10 butts, right, today?
Yeah.
10 butts going into pit, and Junior's doing his proprietary process. Look at the way this is a professional. This is how they roll their pork butts, right? All right, a little bit of mustard love.
Yeah. Mustard love.
Mustard love, a little bit of rub love, a little bit of a secret black powder love. So if you guys want to work in a restaurant, right, you guys got to move at this speed. So you can see how a professional pitmaster works in a restaurant. He's seasoning an entire butt. This is a bone-in butt, right?
Yes.
And can you tell my viewers what's the difference between bone-in and boneless? Because I always get asked which one's better. Why do you cook bone-in?
I like the bone in, and the reason with bone in is because of the bone. I think you get some good flavor from the actual bone, the bone marrow and stuff like that. It seeps into the actual meat when you wrap, and I think you can get some of them flavors. I think the bone produces that unique flavor that you will not get from a boneless butt.
Okay, here you go, man. You heard it from the man.
Yes, and it's covering all the sides. If you notice, I don't waste my time rubbing the
rubbing the
sides,
sides, yeah,
because it's
you just-
another process.
Right, yeah. So you just kind of like dab it on the table.
Eliminate that process.
Eliminate the process that you don't have to kind of do off sides, right? So
Yeah.
for those at home, if you want to try this method, you kind of season both sides heavily. Whatever excess rub falls on your table, you just roll the side of the butt,
Correct.
and it'll fall, and you'll stick to the side here, right here.
Right.
So it's-
And a lot of the reason I do it this fast in this fashion is because I have to. We're a busy catering business here in Midland, and we do multiple caterings daily. So this is just another day in the office that we have to be this fast and quick and efficient with my time.
Junior's working on the pork belly smoked like a brisket, right? So pig belly like brisket. All right, so we season it just like a brisket, right? An
Yes.
entire slab. Put it on the pit here. It's gonna be super
And look-
delicious. And it's also compact Duroc. This is really, really good Duroc pork. So Duroc is a kind of pig in America. We have a number of different pigs, including landrace, which is the common one. We have Duroc, we have Corobota, so many different kinds of pig. But the Duroc pig is really, really yummy, tasty, very sweet, beautiful flavor. See, so he's putting on the rub just like he would cook a brisket, but this time it's just a slab of pork belly.
And rubs, people think it's just rubs are supposed to be rubs with flavor. I think the color and texture that the rubs can give is another level that people need to work on, you know.
Yeah, you gotta make sure your seasonings are good, right? Loading the butts.
We're loading them up.
Slowly loading the butts. So we're gonna take it to full capacity, you think? Or no?
No,
No, we're not gonna take it to full capacity.
not full capacity at all. Not full capacity.
So 10 butts.
Yeah, 10 butts. 4 pork bellies.
4 bellies. And how many briskets we did? 10?
We got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10 or 11.
11. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it, man.
That's it for.
Time to put them to bed.
Yeah.
How many hours?
About 14.
14 hours.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The pork butts maybe 12.
12.
Somewhere around there.
All right, Junior's got a 150-pound hog. He's going to manhandle himself. The
seem
hog,
like
the
he's
hog,
a little bit more.
the hog is as big as Junior.
He weighs more than I
Junior and I are probably one of the smaller pitmasters on the competition circuit, right?
Yeah, we are
So-
one of the biggest, one of the smallest.
Yeah, one of the smallest. So
Right.
he's gonna take a hacksaw and kind of make a cut on the backbone so you'll sit clean. Tools of the trade here: the saw and another sharp saw knife here. These are the tools of the trade if you want to be a whole hog pitmaster.
This is a caper. They call them a caper knife.
Yeah, what is it for? Testicles?
Well, no, the
Uh-huh.
you can skin.
Skin the knife, skin. Okay.
Cape. There we go. And no, nothing drastic. We don't have to do too much.
Junior, if you make that,
Yeah, I did make it. Vinegar, sugar, salt, apple juice.
How much? How many gallons?
Oh, 2 gallons.
2 gallons.
It's a hard cooking process.
2 gallons into the pig.
And all at once, just throughout the entire cooking process.
Oh yeah. See what's going in there. That's a very satisfying feeling that you cannot describe in words. So hopefully the people watching the video can feel that satisfying sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you see it pop up, right? Pretty cool, man. Look at that. That's it. It popped up.
is that the rub, Junior? That's the good rub. That's your rub for
That's the
rub.
special. That's the special one. The competition rub.
And we'll just center them. Yeah. All right. It is a long one.
It's
But real long, put in for a nap.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning, and he went in last night around 11ish.
Yeah,
11, so about maybe 11 hours.
Right.
Yeah, like
About 11 hours.
11 hours. Let's take a look, man. Woohoo! Wow, absolutely. Look at that,
Beautiful
gorgeous.
color.
That's a beautiful color, juicy, dripping. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Running nicely, 225-ish.
Yeah.
All right, man. Woohoo! All right.
The briskets, these are the briskets.
Yeah.
The pork butt getting good color. You see the color?
Yeah,
And then these are the pastrami.
Pastrami, yeah, that's definitely a different color.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different color, but. And then pork belly.
Pork belly, wow, that looks good, man.
It's coming along. It's
Coming
on
along.
a release.
Yeah, wow, look at that, all the briskets, pastrami, butts, brisket.
Then you notice, Harry, we did briskets on one side, butts in the center,
Yeah.
and then pastrami on the side. That way they flavor each other instead of flavoring,
Okay.
getting different flavors
Yeah,
from all the other
So
meats.
you like to load them kind of with the same meat on top of each other, right?
Right.
That way you don't mix the flavors.
Right.
Okay.
Especially
okay.
with the pastrami. You don't want.
Yeah, pastrami is very strong.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to
Very
drop
strong.
the the beef onto the pork,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Chicken's ready.
Yeah.
Color.
Already.
Want to go 165-ish?
Yeah. Look at that, Harry.
Yeah, beautiful, man. Look at that gorgeous color. Fantastic. It's a full corn short cut right there. So from experience, once you handle like 10,000 pieces of chicken, like Junior,
In a week.
he handles that in a week. He can just eyeball it. The chicken whisperer.
Yeah, the chicken
Chicken
whisperer.
whisperer.
Look at that juice.
Wow, it's crazy good. Whoa, look at that. That's absolutely beautiful pig perfection here. Special spray liquid.
Yeah, this is
Spray
a
malt.
nice mix. Salt, a little bit of vinegar, some special.
pump action going
Special,
on.
yeah, in the middle of a busy lunch hour.
Yes, and a full house of customers. And he's gotta go pump his hog. I want to take a picture of that with my Instagram. We're having a VIP dinner tonight, so come on, Mike. You want more hog tonight? Look at that, isn't that gorgeous?
But that's why I covered it, because I already got the color that I want. I don't want it to get any darker.
Darker, yeah. Checking the ribs for tonight. We're doing these 65 slabs, I think, right? Something like 65.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that color. That's absolutely fabulous, man. So tell my viewers how you know it's tender. You do a bend test.
Yeah, I do the bend test, and then I feel the meat.
The meat
See
test.
how
you squeeze the meat?
Yeah, squeeze
Okay.
it.
Squeeze it. Yeah, you can feel.
Still like maybe about 15 minutes, maybe.
15 minutes, okay.
15 more minutes.
So folks at home, if you want to do it Junior's way, he touches it, he knows that he's a rib whisperer. So he knows when the ribs are done.
They talk to me.
Yeah, they talk to you. So after you cook like 100,000 slabs, you reach the level of Junior, where
Yeah.
he
Well, you
only
get-
needs to whisper to it.
Well, you get to a point where you start recognizing when you pull it off. You start looking at the color, the texture, the way the meat looks, even the way it sweats. It's the fat. Once it starts showing the fat, you know you got 30 more minutes at a certain temperature. So that's how I keep track of it. You know, for the most part, I try to keep a real even temperature for all of them. Sometimes they overgo. If I get busy in the kitchen and I have no backup, I have to just get them off and then bring them in, and hopefully they're right at where we need them.
And then when we're walking in, tell them why we don't wrap restaurant ribs, because I'm going to get a lot of questions.
Well,
No time.
one of my main reasons for not wrapping restaurant ribs is because of the time. It takes too long for us to have to do it, and I've created a technique where you don't have to wrap them. So them ribs right there, we'll get them out, we'll rest them, and then slice them, and we'll be ready to roll.
Okay.
Brisket better than a lot of guys that I've seen.
Wow, okay, professionals.
Look at that.
So don't try this at home, guys. Only pros can do this here. So you notice a subtle thing she did, her technique, she rotated the point 90 degrees. So a lot of folks don't realize, right, that the muscle fibers on the point and the flat, they don't run in the same direction. So you see how her skill, she rotated it about 90 degrees before she started slicing. So these are all the things you can do at home, so that when you cook your brisket, it's gonna be top notch. Okay, so pick up some tips from the pros here. All right, Junior's gonna pull the ribs, and he's gonna show you how he decides which ribs are done and which ribs are not.
Okay, see that this one's not done yet. It still lacks a little bit,
Yeah, relax. It's hard.
but you can start telling. Look at that. It's starting to.
It'll peel a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to get nice. It's still not ready, but it's getting there.
So he's going to go through each slab, he touches it, and he'll know if the rib is ready or not.
Then some ribs are skinnier.
Yes.
Some got more fiber. Some got more fat. The ones with more fat content tend to get done quicker. So
Fatty, faster. So remember the guideline we taught you? Fatty equals faster.
Oh yeah, you see, look at there.
See, look at the bend. Look at the bend.
That's
bend
nice,
test.
yeah.
See, look at the bend test here. That feels good.
Yeah, I like that one. This one, I know it's ready because it's so thin.
Thin. Okay, so you're
So
already
I
good to
know
go.
for sure we gotta
Good
get
to
it
go.
out, because another 10 minutes it might get too dry.
So for those of you wondering how Junior can touch hot food like that, he's got a trick here. He wears a cotton glove, and then he wears his gloves on top. So if you guys want to do this at home, this is the trick we use to make sure that we can hold hot meat.
Yeah, that's right. And it's always good to swap your gloves out.
Yes.
Take these out.
Take
They're
these out.
contaminated. You don't want to use them again. Or you don't want to touch all your surfaces for flies, for just sanitation reasons. Correct.
So if you want to do this at home and keep the ribs ready for your guests, it's a good way to handle it.
Good way. Just like that. Look at that,
The juices
guys.
here flowing
Beautiful
here.
texture.
Yeah.
Natural juices. Beautiful color. Nice. Look at that, Harry.
So I'm going to show people how tender it is. See, you just pull it, it falls apart right there. See? Pick
Crust.
it up and give it a feel. If it feels good, it's ready. Junior's handling the cabrito, 35 pound.
Yes.
And show them the head here. Yeah.
There we go. Look.
Go, right? And tie the legs together.